Now that we are starting the Saw sequels, will this film be the start of this franchise's decline, or does it have some promise? Let's find out in the review. Welcome back to my channel. This is Let's Be Real with Brad. I talk about movies, TV shows, and do all sorts of other fun and exciting videos on the channel. If this is your first time here, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on this video, and hit that notification bell so you never get to miss a new video. Today on our Saw reviews, we will be reviewing the second film in the series with Saw 2. Saw 2 came out the following year in 2005 after the original film's massive success. After seeing this film for the very first time, this is a pretty good sequel that I was shocked by. I enjoyed this sequel because it feels very different and more complex than the original film. It still manages to have that disgusting, gory, and dark feel to the original Saw film, but different. So without further ado, let's dive right into this one, starting with the story. I really find this story quite interesting, as I was always interested what would happen next. I enjoy this story's complexity, even though there are details that don't make complete sense, but as a horror sequel, I was always in tune with what the film was going for, as I felt it always made sense to me. The second positive is the horror aspect. I don't find it as remotely disturbing and psychological as the first film, but this one does a great job of being extraordinarily gory and brutal to watch. The traps made these movies iconic to people who wanted to see what creative traps they could do in each of these sequels. I found all the traps to be very memorable, filled with tons of tension and suspense. The third positive is the fantastic sound design. In the Saw 2 documentary that I will link down below, they showcase how they could make the sound design come to life, which I thought was excellent and became a vital aspect for this movie to work. It makes all these traps come to life feeling so realistic while watching. The fourth is the visual effects. All of it is top notch for this film that always looks so realistic. It's insane to me. All the traps look perfect, adding in the excellent set design. There is never a moment in this film where I ever feel like these are actors on a set with these fake traps, especially with the opening trap that was absolutely terrifying to watch. The fifth is with the acting. Tobin Bell is the standout, being a massive fan favorite of this franchise. His line delivery is perfect for his character of John Kramer. He delivers a tremendous, sophisticated performance without ever missing a beat. Everyone else gives pretty solid performances, especially when they're all set in the traps. Shawnee Smith, who plays Amanda, is also great in the film, giving a very sinister and scary performance that I thought was perfectly in tone for her character. The last positive I have is with the cinematography. I really enjoyed this green, dark colored film that looks gross and disturbing as the film's content. It really looks like I shouldn't be watching this film. Now let's get into some negatives, starting with the editing. As an issue I had with the first film, this film is no different with its annoying and bloated editing. It is so much worse with this one being the most distracting aspect in the film. I have heard it only gets worse from here on out with the editing, so I am not looking forward to that. There are also many continuity errors that you might overlook unless you are really paying attention to the movie. Films have them all the time, but this one is rather obvious, but maybe that is because of my analytical side that I have. The second negative is with the characters. I know they're not the main focus of these films, but I really love the first one because we focused on a few characters that actually got expanded and made them much more enjoyable and more interesting to follow throughout the film. In this one, we get a few disposable characters that are there just to be killed off. I think two of them don't even get an explanation of why they're there. I also found the muscle steroid head to be very annoying, being a giant asshole the whole film. He was just there to be an antagonist to make these characters struggle without adding any genuine interest or depth to the character. Now, I enjoy the twist ending that I didn't see coming that I thought really worked. just like the last film. The only complaint is in the other half of this ending, they basically copy the first film, which I found was highly annoying and could have been done differently since the whole movie felt a lot different than the first film. Overall, this is a good sequel that I think deserves a lot more credit than it does because it managed to be an exciting, mystery, bloody time that started to tinker into the torture porn, but not enough to completely ruin the film. I do think this movie has a lot of rewatchability with it in the years to come. I am giving Saw 2 a 6 out of 10. So, have you seen Saw 2? And if you have, what did you think of the film and where does it rank in your Saw film rankings? Later this week, we will be talking about the next film with Saw 3, so check it out before the following review. As always, I will see you all in the following video.